natural pH indicator, known as flavin, that when acids and bases are tested, shows the natural colors on a pH scale. This cabbage juice indicator project is easy to perform and creates quick results. By performing a few simple steps, I was able to create a homemade pH indicator from red cabbage in order to test various household items against the pH. To start this experiment, you must first obtain a red cabbage. You must then cut the cabbage in half, and using only half of the cabbage, you can then cut it into smaller pieces. Once you have chopped the cabbage into pieces, you are then ready to add it to water and then bring it to a boil. This causes the pigment to move from the cabbage into the water and causing the water to turn a deep purple color. Once the water is purple and most of the color has been leached from the cabbage, you're then ready to start creating your pH indicators. Once you have achieved just the plain purple water, you can let it cool for a few minutes, and then, using a colander, strain the cabbage pieces out of the water. You will no longer need the cabbage pieces and can get rid of them, but the purple water is going to be essential to the rest of the experiment. Once you have the purple water by itself, you then take some ordinary coffee filters and let them soak in the water. This will then turn the coffee filters purple. They turn purple because they've now absorbed the natural pH indicator, and they can be used as pH indicator strips. Let the coffee filters dry, and then you're ready to test for acids and bases. Once the coffee filters have dried and they are a light purple color, you can then cut them into smaller, more manageable strips to test for pH. The items I chose to test were milk, a baking soda solution, diluted vinegar, orange juice, and Pepsi. The vinegar and the baking soda reacted the best. Below on the left is the baking soda before and after images, and on the right is the vinegar before and after. You can then compare them with the pH scale below to see the pH of each solution. At the end of this experiment, I was able to conclude that the pH of the baking soda solution was basic, whereas the pH of the vinegar was rather acidic. The pH of the baking soda was between 8 and 9 on the pH scale, whereas the vinegar was between 3 and 4 on the pH scale. The natural pH indicator flavin presents a fairly accurate pH test against the tested substances and can be done within your own home. And just for a little fun, after my experiment was over, I added baking soda and vinegar together in a small Dixie cup, which created a rather fun white foaming experiment.